Welcome back to NASCARverse, and today it has been for a little bit of long weeks since I never played for this, since I just gonna be uploading some super late model vehicles as well as we're gonna be putting around for this thing. So let's just gonna be going into the lobby, and probably, I'm not very sure, I just spawned behind him, so looks like we're inside of the lobby with that Roblox Slender and Canada to go into the egg become for like this one. So this is an Easter update, and about for this one it's not this thing as well because we already missed this. After summer it's officially over for about for this thing. Now if I'm just gonna be looking out and the Easter time is being over for this one, and because this is the lobby over here, and because that is recently that we're gonna be going to exits over here, there might be somewhere out here for just a little bit this one. So despite seeing for about for these things, and that the NASCAR verse just made a changes into these things as well, so that isn't going to be currently discontinued around here. So let's get to be teleport into the track and right here to Daytona 2000s, and at the pit lane and inside of their pits as well, there are no garages all the way around here. And the road course is even closed as well. Let's spawn the Chevy Super Speedway. And this car is ridiculously loud as well. Now, as the car is going to be pulling out, that's slightly out of control. Then probably we're going to be doing for a first acceleration first. And it's a little bit quiet out here because it's our first time that we're hitting all the way to 200 miles per hour. So as you can see for its track layout, that recently changes into Daytona 2000s. I recently that we're going to be to make something like these ones. And the lap time board has been removed. Unfortunately, that doesn't count for any lap times at all. And the road course exits isn't gonna be that real for this one. Or the exits of the road course is currently closed, and because of this only one thing is for the road course entry, no exits for only at once. And because of just exploring for this one, we have for discovered for a first lap is going to be for a complete journey for is around here, right here at Daytona International Speedway, that we're going to be heading back onto this thing right now. So if before we're going to be doing for our next laps of these things as well, this is the super speedway and the Arcos available into our sides, including late models and super late models, especially for generation 4. I think I just slightly recently out of control about for this first lap. Unfortunately, this keeps on spinning just in almost forever, for 5 times and spinning to 7 times and trying to keep things forever. Now it's gonna be always to do like these things as well, keep on going back onto their grip size as well, and the replay broadcast is absolutely pretty good, but unfortunately that turns out that make changes to the replay broadcast and about for the spectate menu. So as you can see in about for this moment, so the NASCAR is gonna be speeding all the way around here, and this is eventually too far to other kinds of cars already. Now it's gonna be taking for a very long time, and as you can see there must be a NASCAR over here, so this vehicle is gonna be taking without for speed. Now looks like in the end of this is gonna be long straight towards into this very far and very overwhelmed. And looks like the car is gonna be going into the turn 3 without gonna be going for spin outs or just ruin itself or just what. So the next camera doesn't gonna be meaning everything is gonna be making sense. And because that was too far as a replay camera. And because those who have watched it for the big ones, that who have already occurred for this one. And because we just eventually make things a worst escape, and we just corner cut in the start finish. So I'm not probably sure that we're gonna be going back as well, as we're in some kind of its worst abilities of these things. So this isn't actually for a quick video as well, especially for these old cars had chassis changed into some kind of a little bit worse that contains for spinning a lot more harder, as more harder is gonna be very terrifying as well. And it's nothing that we're gonna be doing for just like this one. And because that recently changes into the game as well, and I'm probably not sure we're decelerating onto the pits, and the lap time doesn't count as well. So as you can jump out of the car, it automatically despawns as well. So let's just respawn for this vehicle as well. But as you can see, for these changes, there are no road course open or exitings around here, and the grandstands. And this model is gonna be for an NR2000s version, and that wasn't gonna be very such as it as well. So we're gonna be entering for the scheme ID. I very don't know and about for this situation for in one last moment. So because this is absolutely used these things as well, I'm probably sure this is gonna be very fast as well. So I'm pretty sure there are new cars, and ridiculously is gonna be hitting all the way to 300 miles per hour. As you can change the ID scheme, this goes to the fastest vehicle that we ever seen. And because the last one is absolutely for the 2011 Impala, so we still have Car of Tomorrow vehicles and the 2003 model and around for this thing. And because that recently sounds as a V12 engine on it, and because this is gonna be something as ridiculously gonna be going for wildly 204 miles an hour, it recently gonna be more faster than other kinds of these guys as well. The 2017 Chevy SS Super Speedway, I cannot believe this isn't gonna be to do like I say. This is a 2017. I should be able to drive around for here over 200 miles per hour of... oh no, logically doesn't gonna be unflipped for automatically like this one. So as the speed is gonna be going all the way to 200 miles per hour, this is gonna be slightly almost realistic as well. So probably this is absolutely for some kind of, this is a reworked version of the 2017 like this one. So as you're gonna be going all the way around here, that is the number 48, as looks like these things as well, and the trucks, and it has an update for even for just yet. And then next is the realistic IROC and the 787B. Let's just gonna be trying this for next time. So I'm never gonna be to do like this one, but anything is gonna be using for a Gen 1. Let's just gonna be checking around here. So almost likely these things is unrealistic things, is everything is gonna be using for crazy like these things. Xfinity series are just gonna be okay, and but probably we're not gonna be using for a 2010 IndyCar as well. So even for this track had changes, but now we're gonna be talking of old cars, and we're not gonna be doing for such as a next generations of the 2008 Chevy. For this last time, for just one thing, the super late models is gonna be using for this the most fastest vehicle, and the late model goes to the Dodge Challenger. It's not really fast as a 200 miles an hour, so it's because that wasn't gonna be very too much as well. So this is the 2000 Pontiac Grand Prix. Winston Series videos is gonna be coming up and again as well. So this is the 2013 Chevy Silverado. I don't really believe it is the car of tomorrow. So pretty impossibly that we're doing for the 200 mile per hour. So the last final like these things. And what about the pace car? Is it drivable or Game Pass? Now, as we never able to see about for this one, and but the last thing you need to do, this is some kind of an American vehicle. This must be the owner's vehicle, and it's not really like these things as well. So the owner's vehicle should be this, as probably after to this changings of this kind of years, it's been a long weeks after it has been here for about since weeks. If I just reset the character, that leads me back into the lobby as well. So this is where we're gonna be the end of this video. But before we're gonna be end of this right now, using the 2003 vehicle is the one thing that wasn't gonna be to do like this one. The 2011 Dodge Charger looks like this one, the Camaro and the Ford Fusion, and 2021 Camaro, as I'm gonna be driven like this car as well. So let's just gonna be for a spin-off for as well, and going to enter inside of the road course. Now probably this isn't gonna be very suitable for lap times, and because it's only nothing that we're gonna be doing for this anyways, and because if that track is a ghost all over to this thing as well, as the top speed reducements over 200 miles per hour, and because of under 200 miles per hour is the only like these things is worse. 204 miles an hour, just like the 2021, the last name and about for this thing, and the road course is almost pretty good around for this thing, according to the GT3 and the GT1 race cars as well. If we're gonna be going out of the road course exit, I really don't realize that this must be the wall and not a ghost as visibility. It's not very off that we're gonna be end of this video. So if I just jump out of the 2021 Chevy Camaro Ghost vehicle, that recently automatically despawns as well. So let's jump out of the vehicle. Unfortunately, I didn't mean to for this thing as well. So let's just end off for this video, and there must be no kind of free cameras whatsoever about for this one. So replay broadcast is absolutely still work, but too far away from other kinds of cars as possible. So if you enjoy for this video, just don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. So we're gonna be end of this video and about for these things as well. So this is gonna be the end of the video for this day, and unfortunately some other these cars that is gonna be very different as unrealistic vehicles. So if you're a fan of Car of Tomorrow, Generation 6, Generation 4, or for the aero vehicles like the 1980s, I'm probably going to be using for the Generation 7s while near in the future and about for just well. And thanks for watching and about for this thing. And don't forget this game is going to be linked in the description below and about for this day. And that is how always I'm going to be see you all down to the track in Daytona 2000s against as well. So this is going to be Turbo Concept is going to be signing off as well. And I'm going to be talking to you mini lads and Parfait viewers all later as well. So don't forget to leave a like on this game, but possibly that wasn't going to be very necessary.